Pittsburgh Steelers great Terry Bradshaw has absolutely had it when it comes to the conversation involving Aaron Rodgers. We are now over a month after the NFL draft. The Steelers are still in a mess at quarterback, and they're waiting on Aaron Rodgers, it seems like. And it seems like this wait is going on forever. This wait is embarrassing. It makes the Steelers look bad, it makes them look desperate. They should have drafted a rookie in the first round. They didn't do that. And here they are right now, not knowing what they're going to do. And we are, what, a month out of camp? A month out of camp. They drafted Will Howard in the fifth round. Sorry, in the sixth round. Will Howard, the Ohio State quarterback, in the sixth round. It doesn't look good for the Pittsburgh Steelers, but what's really bad is the fact that they look like they're just bending over and taking it from Aaron Rodgers, who continues to play the game. And it's pissing Terry Bradshaw off. And we'll talk about it. Welcome back, everyone, to another edition of Pro Football Corner. I'm your host, Rudy Rodriguez Shomot. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell, leave a comment, let me know your thoughts on the content. This Aaron Rodgers thing has gone on and on and on and on and on and on and on. On and on and on and on and on and on and on. There is now a Vikings twist again, saying that he's watching what's happening with the health of J.J. McCarthy. But now it's this situation here in which you have the Pittsburgh Steelers sitting here waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. He's made y'all look stupid. Why do you keep waiting for him? Even players on the roster have voiced issue with this type of crap. People want to know who their quarterback is going to be. The team, the players on the team want to know who the quarterback is going to be. When are we going to get an answer here, Pittsburgh? I'm not even a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, but this is absolutely insane. So here is what Terry Bradshaw had to say about the situation. He said this in a podcast. Let's see what it said. What podcast was it that he said this stuff in? He said this on Morning Mayhem. He says, that's a joke. That to me is just a joke. What are you going to do? Bring him in for 1 year? Are you kidding me? That guy needs to stay in California, go somewhere and chew on bark and whisper to the gods out there. Obviously, you see how excited he is about the possibility of Aaron Rodgers being on the Pittsburgh Steelers, but the whole thing is becoming embarrassing. And Bradshaw did blame the Steelers for creating this mess instead of investing in a guy they have already had. And that was Kenny Pickett. Terry Bradshaw says, I liked Kenny Pickett. I liked him at Pitt. I know him. I know what he's like. When they got him to Pittsburgh, they didn't protect him. They didn't get him an offensive line. They wanted to run the football, but they didn't have an offensive line that could protect, and they didn't have weapons. He had no wide receivers to speak of. Then they throw a kid in there for 2 years, and you've got an offense that doesn't fit and doesn't work. And they can't run because their offensive line's not even good enough for a run blocking team. Now they're saying Kenny Pickett's a failure. He wasn't a failure. The Steelers were a failure. I mean, it seems like he may not have liked Aaron Rodgers for a while. And I'll show you a video of this right now. So this is from a few years ago during COVID, when Aaron Rodgers made his comments and lied about not taking the COVID vaccine, and it was clearly lying about it. Whatever stat you stand on, it doesn't matter. This just shows the lengthy dislike that Terry Bradshaw has for Aaron Rodgers.
I'd give Aaron Rodgers some advice. It would have been nice if he'd have just come to the Naval Academy and learned how to be honest.
Yeah.
Learn not to lie, because that's what you did, Aaron. You lied to everyone. I understand immunized. What you were doing was taking stuff that would keep you from getting COVID-19. You got COVID-19. Ivermectin is a cattle dewormer. Sorry, folks, that's what it is. We are a divided nation politically. We're a divided nation on the COVID-19, whether or not to take the vaccine. And unfortunately, we've got players that pretty much think only about themselves. And I'm extremely disappointed in the actions of Aaron Rodgers.
Well, another thing.
Now, I can't sit here and say that I agree with all of this stuff. Like, he Rodgers is a liar, but I'm not getting into this political conversation. The proof of this was just to show that he doesn't like Aaron Rodgers. And it goes back quite some time. So, whether or not you agree with the Kenny Pickett take or not, again, you're looking at from a perspective of something different. He's talking about other things in which Kenny Pickett had a better offensive line. Could he have been a better player? We don't know. Maybe he could have. But one thing is for sure, the Pittsburgh Steelers are embarrassing themselves waiting for Aaron Rodgers. They look like a desperate man trying to get a girl by just flashing cash at her. That's what they look like. A desperate dude who just walks around with bricks of cash because he wants to attract women. And it's pathetic. And in this case, they're the pathetic man. So they look weak, they look soft, and he's playing them for a fool and making them look really, really stupid. They should move on. That's just my take. They should move on and man up and make decisions for their future. And if that means you're starting Will Howard, then so be it. But Aaron Rodgers, even if he's on your team this year by some chance, are players really going to fuck with him? Are they going to trust him? Because they know he's only there for a year. He's gone after that, wherever it is, probably retirement. But anyhow, y'all let me know y'all thoughts in the comments. What do you think what Terry Bradshaw had to say about this? Like the video, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell, leave a comment. What are your thoughts on the Pittsburgh Steelers and what they're doing? Because they've become a kind of a joke of a franchise with this type of shit. Again, like the video, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell. This is Pro Football. Appreciate y'all. Come on now.